Y'all know it is me, Voltage, and I've felt the need to do this for quite a long time, ever since Peach vs. Amy was released. I felt the need to watch all the Mario character rap again, because honestly, I haven't really done anything for Cam Steady for a long while, and also because now that I've seen the Sonic movie and those kind of stuff, I understand most of these stuff better, and plus I actually did research on most of these other characters' lines in the past year, and I know what the most of the disses now are, and I want to give them a new sort of look at into the verses and that kind of stuff and the roasts. So let's see what really happens in these raps. First up is of course the OG one, Super Mario vs. Sonic the Hedgehog. The first time I did this, I gave the win to Sonic. I'm gonna see if he really keeps the win this time because I understand the disses more often. Let's see what really happens this time. I'll analyze each verse solo each time they do it. In that verse there, basically Mario says that he's the one who created the video game industry, which does make a lot of sense because, well, without him, video games probably would never have gotten off in the first place. I actually don't know what this one really means. That, bringing Hell for greater than 106, Sonic 06. It was apparently a very shitty game on the ratings. This is just him roasting that Sonic's not really fast, and then Black and Blue. The Sonic Boom TV show, which really did not do that well because it did blow up like nothing because it wasn't really that good compared to the other Sonic stuff that appeared on TV. Now Sonic takes over and he starts doing his thing. Screwing the street rat crawling in the sewers of New York. Screwing the street rat crawling in New York. Mario's apparently, well, in the Mario movie, Mario's apparently lives in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in New York, so that also makes sense now. And also, plus, because in the first arcade game of Mario Bros, he's basically in a sewer. It looks like. Jump around on the ground, the streets round the king, but if you want to win the makes sense. Sonic gets lots of ring. The Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, he crushes Dr. Eggman often. Mario eats a lot of mushrooms. That's really explainable. That part, Sonic actually came in the Subspace Emissary right before the Taboo boss fight means he was basically very, very late to the party in brawling me as Taboo. The cat's pretty damn annoying. Mario's number one because he's the one who made gaming in the first thing. Jumpman, that's his first return for Mario. In the Olympic Games, unfortunately, Mario usually gets short end because Sonic's usually the king of the speed category, and overall in the stat distribution, Sonic has the better stat distribution in the Mario Olympic Games. I actually went in depth on that kind of stuff with the research that Sonic has the overall better stats, which is surprising. Overall, on Mario vs. Sonic, I still stick with my original theory of Sonic winning the fight. Because he just kind of does his own thing and kind of puts Mario where he belongs. Now then, it's time for the two sidekicks to do the thing. Luigi versus Tails. I've actually been paying attention to this a lot in particular Because in the first time I did it, I gave it to Luigi, but Tails does come at him very hard. But this one, Luigi and Tails are going in at each other's throats and ripping each other apart, basically. Let's see what happens. Tails starts off. Luigi. Mario is missing, so I'm facing second best. Luigi's always behind Mario in the overall appearance of things. So, Mario being missing, Tails has to face Luigi. The Tanuki suit. Luigi's always player 2, so I can see why you're number 2. He's holding Wii remote for some reason. The L of Luigi's hat. Now, Luigi comes back here and basically just insults the hell out of Tails. This is actually quickly rising to the ranks as one of my favorite rap battles of video game rap battles. Your youth, you used to being bullied and abused. In the games of Sonic, Tails is usually kind of the character that Sonic just sacrifices to keep going. Luigi is a full-grown adult. Tails, as Luigi just said, you're just 8 years old. Ratings and our sums, Luigi has appeared in a lot more games than Tails has, and plus, Luigi's far more popular than Tails, apparently, via these kind of stuff. Let me search the definition of astrophobia, because I actually don't know what that means. Give me a second. I want to search what that means. Oh no! Astrophobia is the extreme fear of thunder and lightning. If that's true about Tails, that is very, very, very bad for him in the rap department. Because if Tails is really afraid of lightning, Luigi has electrokinesis, aka Green Thunder. I actually understand that verse now, and it's a nasty one. Luigi's afraid of ghosts. Luigi has the games. He's got the most games, and he's been a pro since the first day. The year Luigi. Oh, that one's really mean. Mama Luigi from the Mario anime stuff, I think, of TV shows, because Yoshi was called Mama Luigi, and that was raising Yoshi. This is explainable. Most power-ups. He looks this thing with a power-up. Well, that actually is very true, because most power-ups they have really do match what Tails looks like. Take example, the Tanuki leaf. Honestly, just put Tails in there, and you guys get the Tanuki leaf. Unfortunately.
You must be afraid, but I know you can't run away, because the numbers say that my IQ is the same size as your
Luigi actually isn't too fat, but if it's Luigi's, if it's Tails' IQ is the same as weight, Tails' IQ is 300, equals Luigi's 300 pounds. Yeah, I don't think Luigi's 300 pounds. Let me check quickly, because I really don't think he is. Luigi is 201 pounds. Yeah, that first kind of just gets negated completely then.
So no matter how hard you try to go, you'll forever be recognized as...
That is a mean burn. You'll forever be recognized as the Green Mario. Well, you should understand that verse.
Green Mario.
You're a freak of nature with those tails spinning around. I think it's time that
This is very, very, very rude.
your adventure per hour.
Basically, he's telling him to shut the heck up or he will kill him. Which, if you're just got sent a death threat by someone like Luigi, who's basically the equivalent of a pansy, that's pretty bad. And overall, on this thing, Luigi went in and so did Tails, but I stick with my original prediction, and I do say that Luigi won this just barely. Because both those two, they do go at each other's throats. But I love this wordplay of how your speed now reaches no miles per hour. And he uses Tails' own name against him. And also, overall, he had some of the better burns, like the astrophobia one now, because now I know what that means. But overall, this one's a very, very good rap battle. And Cam Steady himself actually voiced Luigi and made him sound exactly like how Luigi sounds. The Tails voice, the voice Tails, the Tails voice was actually amazing as well. I'll do Bowser vs. Dr. Eggman in a bit. But now it's time for the more controversial one. This one got a lot of shit from me because of what happened in it. And my opinion on this one.
This is gonna be so.
People say in this one that Shadow wins, but on flow, he does have the amazing flow, but on burns, Wario kind of says, "Fuck you, no," because Wario roasts the hell out of him. You'll understand it in this. What's control? Glitch Grand Gladiator to a gas compactor. I think that reference actually has to do with the fact that Wario basically farts a lot. I'm honestly not sure because in the first verse, there's not really, unfortunately, not a lot of disses for Shadow. That actually most guarantee has to do with Wario farting. You're in DWP massive crap because he farts a lot and he basically can slow and fat. He has great wordplay, but he's not doing any burn. And then Wario instantly comes saying, like maybe Caesar screaming Vegeta. Bruh. He's already winning in just one line. Shadow in the first verse had very little to go off of disses. And then just a clone of my foe. He's like, cause you're just a clone of my foe. He's a clone of Shadow, who's apparently a clone of Mario, and Mario's Wario's foe. Yeah, they call you Shadow for a reason. He be eating his friends. Wario collects coins like crazy. Shadow's whole purpose is getting 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's all he does. He doesn't need a gun. His arms will do. Like, bruh. So run the jewels. Your girl ain't dead. She ran Santa Maria to Wario Land. Well, I actually did a little bit more research on that. And Shadow was created to save a girl named Maria in the Shadow the Hedgehog games. And she died in the games. So Wario was basically saying, she's not dead, I took her to Wario Land. Shadow fans are pretty cancerous because they're pretty toxic. He smashed down Bros in the whole thing. Wario's in Smash Bros. Shadow is an assist trophy. You make a nice trophy of any assist. Wario can just summon Shadow as an assist trophy. At the end of the first round, Wario has roasted the ever-living crap out of Shadow. giving Wario the significant lead off the bat. On disses, the flow guaranteed goes to Shadow, but he hasn't said anything negative about Wario. Game time. Now he starts saying something. Imitating Mario, don't even try to copy me. Yeah, Wario kind of already sunk that point in with "you're just a clone of my faith that call you Shadow for a reason," making this kind of late to the party, Shadow. The only way that Wario could get into Odyssey was as a costume. That, so far, is Shadow's best and probably second diss only. The same character, the fact that you'll always be the one reject trapped in a Red Man Shadow. The fact about this is that he says Wario will be always trapped in Mario's shadow. Wario has about 10 games of his own, which he's not trapped in Mario's shadow, then he's got his own stuff. He's saying all the plumbers look exactly the same. I've killed several. You ever earn that title, possibly think it would be an idol. Edgy. Calling this as a suicide mission. He's just calling him a faker of Sonic. And as been saying his entire rap, Shadow has been having the flow and the speed, but as Wario just said, your verses are like your gameplay because it's all speed and no content. There's been no disses or anything like that in the rap for Shadow, really. So that's honestly pretty damn high. Wario wears smooth moves. The spin attacks they have, they usually spin around. So go make like a spin attack. Screw you. I don't know that one. Shadow's blood was actually made from a villain called Black Doom. Apparently, that I heard. I actually saw the comments of this video. So yeah, that's another verse. That's a diss on Shadow. Overall, this wasn't even a fight. Shadow had the flow, but Wario turned that against him and said it's all speed and no content. Overall in this rap battle, bruh, enough said. Shadow got his butt beat. There wasn't even a fight. I think I'll cover the other two being Peach and Amy Rose, and also Dr. Eggman and Bowser in another video, because those two really interest me, and those two are the ones I was most indecisive on. But this one, I stand by my original assumption. Wario wrecked Shadow's butt. He dissed the hell out of him, and flat out just said, no, don't come back. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I spent the better part of 3 to 4 weeks researching stuff about these stuff, so I can actually explain them and figure out what the hell is really going on. So thank you for watching. Bye.